All right, John here for jmcGarage. In front of me, well, let me just show you. The 2025 Nissan Armada. What I want to answer in this video, I know it was a little bit critical of Nissan in my last video, but I kind of want to redeem it in this video. This is the Pro 4X model, and just look at the front of this thing. It absolutely looks amazing. From the old Armada to the new one absolutely just blows me in the way it looks. Again, you got all LED headlights. It's running right now, so you see the LED signature. You got LED fog lights on this Pro 4X model. Coming over with this Pro 4X model, you got Yokohama Goldlander 20-inch wheels, 275/60 R20s. Love that. I think these are functional side vents. Let's look at the price while we're here. It's 425 horsepower, 516 pound-feet of torque, twin turbo, silky smooth V6, 9-speed automatic. 15, 18, and then a total of 80 grand. 8,765. It starts at 73, but then when you add the Pro 4X premium package, some other stuff, it comes up to about 80. So 73, definitely your full-size Armada SUV. Definitely looks a lot better than the old one. Massive rear bumper with hidden exhaust, spare tire. Check that out. Independent rear suspension, air suspension, has air ride on it. Oh, well, let me open the back. Oh, we'll get there. Anyway. Let's go ahead and open up the back. There we go. Finally. This is the back, and then what's cool is that you can actually adjust the air ride back here. I never knew that. This actually lowers or raises the vehicle. You got power folding, of course, third row seats. Got a little bit of storage under here, not much. That's their first aid kit. A little bit of storage. Subwoofer for the clips audio system. Let's close this back up. It has some decent room back there. Nothing like in the way of a Tahoe or Expedition, but it's decent. We will hop in the third row. Let's see here. Let me unlock. I'm getting to this second row. Let's sit behind myself. I'm about 5'10". This is behind my driving position. Plenty of room. Climate controls back here. Heated rear seats. You know, you got all the stuff. No 110 power outlet back here. Kind of disappointed about that, but got a full pano moonroof, which is on open right now. You got vents in the ceiling. Again, very nice vehicle. The clips audio system. Again, this is the Pro 4X model. Love the pattern and the perforations in the seats. Very cool. Pro 4X. This folds down. Cup holders. And then I believe, let's kind of zoom out. I've been zoomed in this whole time. I'm so sorry. Let's zoom out a little bit. This folds down. Oh, snap. Oh, that is so cool. I like how that folds down. Now, this center seat is not separate from the seat I'm sitting in, but at least this folds down. So if you want to put longer items in here, you can. I really do like that. And then you can bring this back up. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get in that third row. Check it out. Oh, so that's how that folds. You got a lever, kind of tips and folds up. Again, if you want to put a car seat, you probably could. Let's hop in the third row. Now, being a full-size SUV, it should, and again, it should. Oh, not bad. The headrests need to be brought up, but uh-oh. Okay, there we go. There's more. Okay, so let me tell you what's going on here. So I'm in the third row. All right. Here's my hair. I mean, if I sit up straight, my hair is actually hitting. That's sad. Anyway, and there's, wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, snap. So I can lean back a little bit, and that actually Oh, wait, I'm being crunched. Oh. Oh, now that's uncomfortable. Oh my goodness. Pretty cool. All right, here we go. So you can kind of maximize the space back here. You can probably move this middle row seat if need to be. I like how it's power. I don't know if all of them have power, but definitely pretty cool. Again, it's a little bit tight back here. Not as much room as what you would find in an Expedition. Not as much room as what you would find in a Tahoe. But it's decent room for what it is. Again, if you're looking for that more massive third row, go Tahoe, go Expedition. You know, go with some of these full-size SUVs versus the Armada. The Armada is not as big as what it used to be, but it's still a decent size. All right, let's get out of the third row. The third row, I would put it on par. It's wider than any typical 3-row like the Pathfinder, but I would put the third row on par. Legroom rise and everything else with like any other midsize SUV, which is kind of the sad part about this thing. All right, here we go. Other than that, you got power back here. Again, you can power fold, power recline your rear seats, which is cool. This does not divorce, so these two are connected, and then this one is separate, so it's a 60-40 split. Anyway, let me get out from the back here. Let me go up front where the rear magic is happening. All right, let's put this back. Again, you have a bar here. This second row slides fore and aft. So, okay. In the front, where the magic is happening, let me kind of show you my different things here. Just got done driving it. I'm sitting here running. This right here is the same screen as what is in the 2025 Nissan Murano. What I like about this is that in the Murano, everything's embedded into the touchscreen. There's not a lot of physical controls. In the Armada, I get all these physical controls, whether it be to change the temperature, to turn on my heated or cooled seats, whether it be the rear defroster, rear defroster, front defroster, heated steering wheel. I can turn the aircon on and off. I have fan speed right here, which is great. I have heated seats right here, recirculate auto. This is great. I have also some other buttons: traction control, rear diff lock, auto, for high, for low, drive mode selector, and then you have push button transmission selector, almost like in a Lincoln, but it's on piano key. Air ride, auto start stop off, glove box. It's damp but not lined with felt, but the center console is actually lined with felt. Look at this. Look how nice this is. Such a nice center console. And then one of the things I noticed is if you look at this, this almost looks like real wood. It's obviously plasterwood, but it looks nice and it feels substantial. Wireless phone charger, cup holders. You got some more mini USB-Cs here. And then you got these beautiful seats that, again, that are heated and cooled. It should be for 80 grand. Beautiful steering wheel. Course Pro 4X. You got the orange stitching all around on the dash. On this front dash here. On the top, it's all nice and stitched. I mean, this interior is beautiful. I mean, they did an excellent job with this interior. I'm glad we went inside because it's starting to rain right now. So let's go through. So again, this whole screen setup is very similar to what we have in the 2025 Nissan Murano. This is their latest Nissan Intelligent Mobility System. You have some different settings. You can go into here, check that out. That's your sound settings. You have different settings you can go into. Let's go back. Different settings for the whole system. And then you can go to Maps, which is Google based, which looks absolutely great. Looks like I'm looking at my smartphone. This does have wireless Android Auto, wireless Apple CarPlay. You can go into your aircon controls if need be. Music. There we go. I'm not going to turn the music on for copyright. There's your home screen. And then if you want full aircon controls, just like in the Murano, it looks exactly the same in this. You can sync them up. And some different things. There goes some more apps and different things you get into. Google Assistant. And everything is here. It looks great. Plus, you have all these hard controls. I can get into the camera system. 360-degree camera. Nissan's known for this. Absolutely looks amazing. Before we go any further, that's different camera modes. Yeah, I want to get out of camera. There we go. Again, so we have everything here. This is cool. Look on the steering wheel real quick. This now controls, you can use the steering wheel and the jog wheel. Now you can control things on the screen. I don't think I remember seeing this in the Murano, but maybe it is there. And then if you hit this button here, now it controls everything in the center screen. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then you got some other things you can play with. And then you have your adaptive cruise, lane centering, all that. Nissan Pro Pilot Assist. I think it's their 2.0 system. Anyway, let's go over some likes and dislikes about the Nissan Armada, and then we'll kind of close out this video. Stay tuned. I'm doing a midweek video about the engine. It's going to be kind of awkward because I got cut off, but we're going to do a new series in the midweek called Under the Hood with John, so please stay tuned for that. I talk a little bit more about this beautiful engine and some different features about it, and I'll conclude that video real quick. But let's go with my likes and dislikes on the new Armada, and let's kind of answer the question, could this be the vehicle that Nissan can now come back with? And I believe it is. I believe it can be. But likes and dislikes. Number one, like I would say, is this beautiful interior. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous in here. I love the soft touch everywhere. It feels great. It feels substantial. It's a little bit tighter than the older Armada, especially in the third row. But other than that, it feels amazing. And I love the screen connectivity. It looks great. It's one piece. It doesn't look out of place. I think they beautifully integrated this whole screen in the new Armada. Number two, I love the way the styling looks on the outside. It definitely looks so much better than the beluga whale styling of the old one and the old Infiniti. This one looks so much better than the beluga whale styling. So much better. And then number three, I love about this new Armada has to be the engine, the powertrain. It's a twin turbo, 415 horsepower, 3.5 liter, twin turbo V6 with, from what I can tell, an external water pump, which is so nice. All right, some downsides about the Nissan Armada. Not everything is rosy. There are some downsides. And also another upside is I love that this thing is actually built in Japan. The engine, the transmission, the whole vehicle actually comes from Japan. So that's another nice thing. Some downsides to the Armada. Number one has to be the room. It's not as big as it looks on the outside. Inside, it feels a little bit tight in here. You get inside, let's say an Expedition, you get inside, let's say a Tahoe, they definitely feel bigger than the Armada. It definitely feels bigger in those vehicles than it does here in the Armada, especially when it comes to the third row. Like I said, there's more room in the third row in the Expedition and the Tahoe than there is in this new generation Armada. That's kind of a downside. And the third row is kind of unimpressive. I was hoping for more room back there, but it's not there. And it kind of feels like I'm in the back of a Pathfinder, in the back of an Explorer in that third row. So I was kind of hoping for a little bit more room, especially with the size of this vehicle. And more headroom. I mean, the headroom is just... headroom up front's good, but I was hoping for more headroom in the back, and it wasn't there, especially in the third row. Second downside to the Armada has to be the price. I mean, it's hard to tell in the window sticker, but 80 grand is a lot of money. It's a lot of coin. But I think that's with any full-size SUV today. If you look at the new Expedition, if you look at the new Tahoe, I keep bringing them up, but come on. If you look at the new GMC and all these full-size SUVs, they're up there in price. And with the tariffs coming in, they're only going to get more. Especially this one being shipped from Japan. It's going to have a 25% tariff on it. Who knows what the price is going to be after that, but they're up there in price. So you're going to pay a pretty penny for the Armada if you really want this Japanese SUV. But I will say this is better. Okay, let me go to my last low for the Armada. My last low for the Armada, I was kind of disappointed about the gas mileage. 15-18 with the twin turbo V6. I was hoping for a little bit better. Maybe it's because this is a Pro 4X, but I was hoping for a little bit better gas mileage. All right. That's really being nitpicky. This is a nice vehicle. And I will say this, I would choose this vehicle over the new Toyota Sequoia, especially this V6 is so much better than the Toyota twin turbo V6, and Nissan knows how to build a twin turbo V6. Just look at the GTR. Look at other vehicles they've done with a twin turbo V6. This is a gem of a V6. It feels so buttery smooth. It feels amazing. It sounds decent. Basically the sound in here very much reminds me of the EcoBoost 3.5 out of the F-150, out of the current Expedition. It sounds almost exactly like the 3.5 Expedition or the 3.5 in the F-150. But I would definitely choose this over the Sequoia. I can't wait to review the new Expedition to see how this stacks up to the new Expedition. But man, if you want a premium Japanese SUV, please do not overlook the Armada. Look at the new one. You're going to be impressed. And if you want that premium Japanese feel and quality, the Japanese looks, I mean, this is what Nissan is known for. This is exactly what Nissan is known for. And Nissan really needs to be pushing this thing out to the market, because this is an absolute beautiful, well-executed SUV. And I would take this over a lot of the competition. I mean, space-wise, I'm a little bit disappointed with, but other than that, I would take this over a lot of the competition. If you need something that'll tow, you need something with some power, with some beautiful quality features and everything, this is it. I mean, this is it. And it's so much better than the old one. I've been inside the old one, the 2024 and older Armadas, the 2024 and older QXs, and this is like light years. Almost like Nissan jumped 5 years into the future compared to the old one. The old one was, oh my goodness, it was horrible. It looked like a whale. It drove like it was on the ocean. This thing drives tighter. It's so much better than the old one. It's amazing what Nissan has done. This is John for jmcGarage. Check out my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. I got new midweek videos dropping. It's John Under the Hood, or the Under the Hood series with John. And I got 2 new videos dropping. One this week, going to be about what's underneath the hood of this thing, going into it a little bit deeper. And then also another one coming about what's underneath the hood of the new Ranger and Bronco. You don't want to miss that one. Ford made an interesting change to the base engine of the Ranger and Bronco for 2025. All right, you guys be blessed, and we will catch you on the next one.